Hello my dear friends, welcome. Just because Acqua Di Gio Absolu in some parts of the world is already discontinued, not here in UK fully yet, I didn't want to regret it in the future. I didn't buy Acqua Di Gio Absolu when I had the chance because this is still available when I'm recording this video here in UK at the Armani Beauty website. I paid for this fragrance 80 British pounds for 125 ml bottle, but after my searchings, this fragrance is still available also online at the fragrance shop website. So if you are lucky and you are seeing this review on time, if you want to buy it, just check it there if you are from the UK. And this fragrance on Fragrantica is rated as having a lot of Invictus vibes and also a lot of Rasasi Hawas vibes. So I did my testings, so I'm just going to have like a short comparison between them at the end of this video, so make sure you are staying until the end because these two fragrances are having plenty of Invictus vibe, Paco Rabanne Invictus, which we all know Paco Rabanne Invictus is a kind of lady killer, and this thing for me is not bad at all because you're gonna smell absolutely great. I really wanna start this review with actually showing to you guys the box, making sure this fragrance is absolutely genuine. And also I know some of you ask me sometimes about the formula of the Acqua Di Gio fragrance, and the formula is here on the back, so I just want to show you the box and also the formula. This is the Acqua Di Gio box Absolu Eau de Parfum. Right here we have the Giorgio Armani logo here on top. Here is the batch code, and so far this fragrance is made in 2023, and here is the back of the box. And if you are interested in this fragrance formula, you can see it is right there. And also this is the Acqua Di Gio Absolu bottle, which it has this very beautiful rosé. I mean, the juice is absolutely splendid, this rosé juice. We have this very beautiful wooden cap, which kind of suggests the scent of this fragrance. And also we have here the batch code. I took this fragrance, I sprayed it just like that when I received it, and I was like, this is very good. You know, Acqua Di Gio DNA mixed there with the Invictus DNA, and we have the Acqua Di Gio DNA, which is one of the greatest fragrance DNAs ever created, mixed again with one of the greatest fragrance DNAs ever created, again Paco Rabanne Invictus. By the way, ladies love Paco Rabanne Invictus, the eau de toilette scent. And I remember testing this fragrance in 2019, if I'm not wrong. By the way, this is launched in 2018, and I checked this fragrance in 2019. I sprayed it, and I've got a very strong Invictus vibe at that time. Maybe it was an older formula because this one is with B, so definitely this one has been reformulated. And I sprayed this fragrance and I was expecting to get like that full Invictus bubblegum straight away through, which it was a surprise because that bubblegum vibe is very toned down here. By the way, Rasasi Hawas has a much stronger bubblegum vibes, much closer to Invictus. And this fragrance is opening up with a very beautiful citrusy, some grapefruit there, bergamot, a touch of lemon, but the main player actually is in the dry down, the wood and the aquaticness. The wood here, guys, in the dry down, it's amazing. It's not listed on Fragrantica, but I have that vibe of a very beautiful sandalwood, a bit aquatic, mixed a bit with some tonka, a kind of vanilla touch. So this fragrance, guys, is absolutely amazing. I didn't expect to get this very beautiful feeling. The ambroxan is totally missing here, so if you have any issues with the ambroxan, this one is great. And as I said, if you can get Acqua Di Gio Absolu, just get it, because this fragrance is amazing and it has a very high quality. I mean, the wood here, it's amazing. Performance, I sprayed this fragrance and I was like, okay, it has an okay performance. I use this fragrance at work. I sprayed 6:40 in the morning just before going to work. And one thing which actually struck me, at 1 o'clock I received a compliment from a lady telling me I smell very, very beautiful. So from 6:40 in the morning until 1 o'clock are actually over 6 hours. So even after 6 hours, this fragrance is not a skin scent. So I asked a mate after 8 hours from what distance can he smell my fragrance, and he said from this distance. So I am very, very happy, because this fragrance on my skin with 8 sprays, by the way, was not a skin scent. I would say on me this fragrance lasted minimum 9 hours. But bear in mind, I use this fragrance indoor. So if you are using this in high heat, probably you're gonna get like 6 hours of longevity, pushing to 7. If you're gonna use this fragrance like indoor, climate control environment, you're gonna get like almost all day. So minimum 9 hours of longevity, I bet you're gonna get with Acqua Di Gio Absolu. As for season, this fragrance is so versatile. This fragrance can be worn spring, summer, fall, winter, you name it, dating scenario, you name it. I would wear this into the high heat, and I would wear this even at 0 degrees Celsius. So this fragrance is great, guys. I really like it. If you cannot buy Acqua Di Gio Absolu because in your place maybe it's discontinued and maybe it's quite expensive to buy it from eBay, a good alternative is actually Rasasi Hawas. So the longevity is almost identical, minimum 9-10 hours, but I'm feeling Rasasi Hawas projected a bit better and was a bit more intense. But bear in mind, guys, this is an old bottle. It is macerated. Thank you, Levi, for this bottle. My mate borrowed me this bottle for this comparison, because I told him Acqua Di Gio Absolu is quite similar on Fragrantica with Rasasi Hawas. So if this Acqua Di Gio Absolu is getting like 10% boost in performance after some maceration, definitely is going to be up there with Rasasi Hawas. So I'm not bothered at all about this thing. And as I said, I've done the testing side by side, and this Rasasi Hawas has a stronger bubblegum feeling. It's a bit more ambery, a bit more sweeter, and a bit closer to Paco Rabanne Invictus, while this Acqua Di Gio, it's a bit more woodier, but the wood here, as I said earlier, is very, very nice. So it's not a dark wood, it's not like Ancre Noir wood, this kind of thing. So this is a bright, aromatic, aquatic fragrance. If you are looking for compliments, as always, being honest, here on my channel, I show these fragrances to 3 ladies. Also my wife, by the way, she loves Acqua Di Gio Absolu. She thinks it's absolutely amazing, and this one is a great buy. But she said she prefers a bit more the scent, in the opening at least, Rasasi Hawas. So in the opening, Rasasi Hawas, just because it's, you know, bubblegum is sweeter. All 3 ladies prefer it. So this is the rear roll, guys. This is my honest review about Acqua Di Gio Absolu. Until next time, take care of you guys. Bye bye.